and I'm going to talk you through what we're going to do this morning. Okay, this morning we're going to be talking about jealousy, and our topic is jealousy hurt. It's coming from Genesis 37, verses 2 through 11, 23 to 24, and 28. What I need you to do is I need you to open a tab and go to joinpd.com. joinpd.com.
That's what that is right there.
Okay, so when this coming in, we're going to take our lesson. We're going to go to joinpd.com.
My phone is
Mine is too.
Okay. If you go to joinpd.com,
okay.
and when you get to joinpd.com,
Okay. What? Hold on.
you're at joinpd.com.
You're scrolling now.
You.
I have to go back on it.
You're at joinpd.com. Once you get there, it's going to ask you for a code.
You put
Okay, everybody's at joinpd.com. It's going to ask you for a code, and your code is JRVKT. Your code is JRVKT. You went to joinpd.com. And your code is JRVKT.
Okay, what is that? Why is that?
Oh, you can click which account that you want.
Everybody, I have 2 students in.
You can pick which one you want to do.
JRVKT.
Should it be asking for an account?
No, when you go to joinpd, it's joinpd.com. It's going to ask you for a code.
Okay, we put that in. But what is that?
The code is JRVKT.
It is going to ask you, do you want to put it up on your Google account?
Yeah, it will ask you what you can put in your Google account.
It's not giving us that option. It's making us do it.
You got it? Okay, we in? I got 3 students in. I got 3 in. JRVKT.
That's it. Right here, because I would never.
It's making
It's the same thing.
So
JRVKT.
we still have to create the account.
No, all you gotta do is put the code in.
Okay, we put the code in.
Okay, I'm waiting on the other students.
Oh, you see, maybe you in, Leah.
I'm not.
JRVKT.
It says create account.
Yeah, it
So
says
you don't want to create an account. All you want to do is go to joinpd.com.
That's all.
Okay, I went to joinpd.com and I typed in the code JRKT, and then it takes a Google account.
Yes, they'll ask you for your account that you own. If you want to join with that account.
You got a account there.
Yeah.
Huh?
What your account? Put on.
It's funny.
Is it on?
Yes, I'm studying.
They're not.
I'm still trying to get this crazy stuff.
It's not crazy.
I'm still trying.
This That's Jeanette, can she see her?
Miss
Okay,
Jeanette, can you see?
Phew.
the code
Yes, it's
JRVKT.
and then
You
when
can
I
raise
hit
your
Yeah.
vacation
Yeah.
too.
it
I
does.
want to
Okay,
be able to turn this thing off.
Jeanette, listen.
That's
What
why I need
what
my
y'all
grandson here. He can.
y'all listen. If you have a Google account, like if you have your Google account set up with your phone, then it's going to ask you, do you want to use your Google account? If you don't have a Google account, then they will have to set up an account. Is that not correct,
Woo.
Jeanette?
What?
You didn't hear what I just said?
If you don't have a Google account,
Yeah, if they don't have a
I
Google account,
have
they're gonna have to set up an account with Google in order to do this, right?
okay. If you don't have a Google account, okay. If you don't have a Google account, all I want you to do is I want you to go back to the screen where we presenting, and you'll still be able to see me presenting. Okay.
Okay.
You just won't be able to write your answers in. So if you don't have a Google account,
Okay.
just go back to your screen where you're presenting.
See, I'm gonna put a good one back.
Just go back to your screen where I'm presenting. Okay, so if you don't have a Google account, just stay on the screen of presenting. You'll still be able to see, okay? Okay, for those of us who do have the account,
So you see me up there, Dr. Shivers? I'm up there.
Let's see. I would have to look at each person. Let's see. Okay. Okay. We got presenting. First question. Have jealousy ever made you act out of character? What I want you to do, if jealousy have ever made you act out of character, taking place that red dot on the check. If it has not, put it on the X. We need to move on. Let's see. I have two people who said yes. 3 people who have said yes. So jealousy have made you act out of character.
We say yes here.
Okay, yes, okay. Jealousy have made you act out of character. Let's go to the next question. Was there ever a time when you rubbed what you had in someone else's face? Place that red dot.
Yes, I'm gonna be honest. Oh.
Place that red dot.
Yes.
Let's see let's show our responses. Oh yes, so we've already said that jealousy has made us act out of character. We rubbed stuff that we had in other people's faces. Let's look at the one. Have you ever witnessed a bad situation turn into a blessing? Place those dots.
Yes.
Everybody say yes. So we had yes to all 3 questions, right?
Right.
We're going to look at a situation today where that happened. We're going to look at a situation with Joseph. Now, I know I'm doing a lot, but if you go back to your other tab where you can see, I'm going to show a video, and I know we're switching back and forth, but we're getting a lot of technology practice too in this process. So,
yes. Okay.
So we're learning a lot of different ways because we're learning technology too, but we'll come back to that. So don't go out of that because we're going to come back to that, okay?
Okay.
After we finish our presentation, we're going to go back to that. Let's look at, we're going to look at this on a small clip of a film because of the fact that if we go more than this small clip, it's going to show some lessons for next week. But let's look at the story of Joseph. And we're going to look at Joseph's colorful rose story. Jacob had 12 sons. Although he loved them all, Joseph was his favorite. Jacob made Joseph a beautiful, colorful robe. His brothers were jealous. Remember we talked about jealousy before, so we're looking at that again. His brothers were jealous. They wanted to have nice robes. They wish Jacob loved them like he loved Joseph. And Jacob loved Joseph because he was the son of his old age. One night, Joseph had a dream. And this is where the problem escalated. When he awoke, Joseph told his brothers that he had dreamt that his bundle of grain had bowed down to their bundle of grain had bowed down to his bundle of grain. Now, when you bow down, you think of what when you bow down to somebody? You do what when you bow down to somebody?
Humble.
When you bow down to somebody, what do you think? You're doing what?
Respect.
Respect, giving them honors. Now you know that his brothers didn't want to do keen on that now because he was younger than them and he's telling them that they're gonna bow down. Joseph had another dream. He told his family that the sun, moon, and 11 stars bowed down to him. Now you got to remember, he had 11 brothers. Then he had mom and dad. So that meant his whole family, including his parents, were going to bow down to him. Jacob thought it meant that one day the whole family would bow down to Joseph. This made Joseph's brothers very angry. Joseph's brothers became angrier and angrier. They threw Joseph down into a dry well. That wasn't nice. One day, some traders came along. Joseph's brothers were so angry that they sold him to the traders. But they knew that they could not tell his father. Now, we're going to have to stop the story there because we don't want to go too far and get into another lesson. So we're going to go back to that screen again. Y'all give me just one moment to get to my present mode. We're going to go back to where we were at before at johnpd.com. Oh, I'm sorry, I got the wrong one. There. Because I had the slides instead of the oh, sorry, I pulled the wrong one. Okay, we were looking at the story of Joseph, and we just went through the story of Joseph. So let's go back and see some things that we may have learned from the story of Joseph. Now, you have some questions. What did Joseph's brother sheaf of grain do to Joseph's sheaf of grain? That should be sheaf of grain instead of sheaf of grain. Answer. You have to answer. What did Joseph's brother's sheaves of grain do to Joseph's sheaves of grain? Oh, nobody's answer. It's my thing. Waiting for responses. Answer here. You got the top answer. What did Joseph's brother's sheaf of grain do to Joseph's sheaf of grain? Come on, type in.
Okay. Hold up.
I got one answer.
Hold up. Okay.
I got bow down.
So that's so healthy. I think so. Wait. I don't know.
Okay, let's look at what the question was. Let's go back to that question. What did Joseph's brother's sheaf of grain do to Joseph's sheaf of grain? The answer's almost in the picture.
Wait.
And somebody has it right. Somebody has it right.
I'm changing my glasses.
What did Joseph sheaf of grain, brother sheaf of grain do to Joseph sheaf of grain? What's the correct answer? Say it out loud. Bow down is the correct answer.
Oh, it sure did. I see it now. I see.
Bow down.
It was a trick.
Show me on YouTube question.
Okay. And Joseph's second dream, how many stars bowed down to him? Okay. In Joseph's second dream, how many stars bowed down to him? How many stars bowed down to Joseph? Let's see the answers. Oh, come on, y'all. 12, not 12. How many brothers he had?
Oh, I'm counting the mom and dad.
No, it was how many stars? It was the same number as brothers he had. Not 10. 11 is correct. 11 is correct. 11. Okay. Did Joseph's brothers want to believe that Joseph's dream came from God? You gotta click on that one. Okay, correct. Everybody answered correct. 2. I mean, no, I'm sorry. I'm saying 2. No. Okay, let's go to another one. Oh, this is fun. And people, let me tell you, the pencil is the best one to do. And it calls draw an emoji to show Joseph's brother's feelings towards him. Draw an emoji to show Joseph's brother's feelings towards him. And it's easier to me to draw with the pencil and then, you know, color in. Show what that feeling was. What was the feeling we talked about? They were what? What were they of Joseph? What was that feeling? Oh boy, this right here looks just like it, because this is the color we say it is. So what's that called?
So yeah.
What's emoji is that? That's an emoji of feeling what?
Sad.
Did they feel sad towards Joseph?
Oh no.
That's the right color for what the feeling.
Uh-huh.
What was the feeling? Starts with a J. Title of our lesson.
Now, how I'm gonna draw a picture of somebody jealous?
That's what you got to green in there. We always say you envy with jealousy. You green.
Okay.
So the green was a good one. That was good.
How you do?
Okay. And now because we can't interpret how people feel about their pictures or how they feel, we can't say that a picture is wrong, can we? Yeah, because this is how you imagine it. So we can't say the picture's wrong. Well, this one right here, this jealousy smiling right here. What's that? A nice smile or something when you're jealous? Okay. Now you have to tap in. And I'm gonna wonder what y'all gonna put here. What have you learned from today's lesson?
It is not a good feeling to be jealous.
You have to ride it.
All right.
Yeah, type it in there.
How you give it in person? How you give it? Oh no!
Oh, no, I know she did not write that on there. What did you learn? Oh no, ma'am. Then I have to go back on my. I have to go back on my lesson.
Oh man!
What did you learn from today's lesson? Oh, I need to go back over the lesson. So we can't leave here without knowing. We can't leave it without knowing. What'd you learn?
No.
Tell me one thing that you learned. Jealous? So just put that down there. I think we don't like to write. That's our problem.
I put it.
What do we learn about this? Jealousy gets you. I love that. I love it. Jealousy gets you nowhere. That's a good point. Now, what was your point? You just put jealous up there. What's your point with jealous? Don't be jealous. We'll put that down there. Don't just put jealous down there. Put don't. Okay. Oh, you need to separate your down. You need to separate the words.
Okay, let me do that.
Okay, separate the words. Okay, that's what we're learning today. So let's go back over some things. Let's look back over some slides and see what did we get. And we go back to the first one. We realize that we have been jealous. We have allowed jealousy to act out of character. We realize that. We realize that there have been times we rub what we had in someone's face. Oh, you changing your answer now, huh?
No, because I didn't do this one.
Okay. Okay. We have witnessed a bad situation turn into a blessing. So we have done that. We looked at the story of Joseph and how his brothers were jealous that he had a dream and that his the brother sheaves of wheat bowed down to him. In fact, he had another dream where 11 stars bowed down to him. And his dad thought, well, maybe he said him and his brother and I and his brother. They thought maybe Joseph was getting a little ahead of himself. So his brother got angry and threw him in the well, which was very nice because that means that jealousy hurt Joseph. Because, you know, he probably looked up to his older brothers and they did that to him. One of the things we learned when we looked at, we go back that the sheep bowed down. We got a chance to draw an emoji of what our feelings were like. And we got a chance to express what we learned today. We learned don't be jealous. We learned that jealousy gets you nowhere. People, our lesson was short, but prayerfully we learned a lot. Is our superintendent with us? Okay, you put your answers in. I love it. You put your answers in the chat box. I love that. That's me. That what you did is you still participated. So I love that. If our superintendent will end us for our lesson today.
Wow, I really enjoyed this. Made me feel like I learned a whole lot, and I'm ready to learn more. How about you guys? Did y'all learn a lot today? I think you did. You know, and I thank Dr. Shivers this morning, of course, for allowing us to hear. I just want to encourage everyone to, encourage their family and friends to join the morning Sunday school for the children on Saturday morning. Our goal is that we can learn something to prepare us for our own lesson on Sunday. So the more we get individuals to come in and enjoy these lessons, that give us a starting point for our service on tomorrow. And I just truly thank Dr. Shivers for her presentation, and we'll just enjoy the lesson in general this morning. Just continue to do a good job, continue to let the Spirit use us. And for those of you going back to school this week, I hope that you remember, don't be jealous, and jealous will get you nowhere. Thank you.